Hey YouTube, it is I, Zach Mander, your coach of the Canadian Surluches, and guys, we got to talk about updates. So, I made it to playoffs in ODL. That's freaking epic, because Week 7 and Week 8 resulted in forfeits due to Wi-Fi issues from my opponents. For the Week 7 opponent, it was even worse. He had to leave the league because he had Wi-Fi issues for 3 weeks straight, so 3 battles were basically forfeited. So, it sucks, right? But we had to do what we had to do because it was basically the one thing holding up the league, and, you know, it sucks. But now let's continue on with what's happening. So I made the playoffs. Next week I'll find out who my opponent is. Oh my god, I keep running into the Pokemon. I just want to drive around, and like level 10 Mareeps are pulling out. So yeah, let's continue. So what does that mean? Well, I'll be in playoffs, obviously, so expect a playoffs game, hopefully coming out next week. I can't promise a date because I, first of all, don't know my opponent, and second of all, I don't know when it's being played. I hope to get it played as early as possible, and I'll try to upload it for y'all as early as we can, because you guys deserve some draft content, but don't worry. ZDL Week 3 likely be played on the weekend, on Monday. I'll get the game out on Monday, so you guys will have a draft to watch. But, more draft. I gotta talk about the 2 new leagues that I'm planning on joining. So, my homie Nick is starting a low-tier league, the MDL, the Meloetta Draft League. This league is heavily inspired by the P4G with some additional tier additions, you know. I got my Olive in Tier 5 so I can be a Derek captain, you know. I just, you know, I was hoping and coping. A couple other interesting things we did was we allowed Iron Leaves to be at Tier 1. This would be interesting. There's just some things that we kind of wanted to experiment a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as the P4G, basically, except there's a couple of tier changes. Kind of like the ZDL compared to SBL, if you think about it. And also ODL Season 2? Guess who's back? No, I'm back. I'll be back. This time there'll be no item clause, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of item clause. I just forget about it, like, every time. Because it's just like not something I'm used to, and it does hinder my prep a little bit because sometimes I need the additional assault vest, that additional choice scarf, you know. It really does make a difference. So it does suck, but you know, you gotta deal with it, you know. So yeah, this time there'll be no item clause, which is nice. I'm happy about that. I mean, there's no more item clause in any of the leagues. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm hyped up. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, you guys will probably, my next video will probably be the ZDL match. So, I'll see you all for ZDL, and most importantly, see you all for playoffs, baby. Woo!